day has finally come upon us. It is the day of the night drags. We're getting the Civic ready for taking it down to Auckland. The rims and the easiers and everything ready to go down to Cooper tyres. Be quite cool to get them on the car, see what it looks like, see how it sits. What do you reckon? Happy days. Kids, don't try this at home on your beamer guards. This only works on Honda metal. These are already a bit damaged, so we're just trying to basically lift the lip out a bit so we're not coming down on top of the tyre. If we can get it to the edge, then that would be nice. We don't want to jack it up too much more in terms of the level of the car. Just mocking up the seat now. Vice grips for the win. And just deciding whether or not we change the steering wheel out to a lighter, more racy steering wheel. It's nearly straight. Quite important to get the seating position right on a car because it's kind of your connection with the car, that and the steering wheel. So we persevere to get it as good as we can to make the car feel good. Wheels and tyres are looking good. And then we're going to load up on the trailer and yeah, cruise on down at our leisure. Here we're all teched up, we've been through scrutineering and registration. There's a really large variety of cars here tonight, as they do at most night drags. A lot of cars are forced induction. There's not many cars here that are naturally aspirated, luckily for me. Cars like this Mazda Excella, which is pretty cool. Cool VR4 here, old school VR4. A few Hondas and whatnot. Real wide range of cars, so it's pretty cool to see, and it'll be an interesting night's racing, I think. Just making a few final preparations now to the car before we go up for our first practice. I guess we'll go line up and get a practice on, so yeah.
Is that a Supra?
concludes our first attempt at drag racing the EK9 Honda barn find. We're pretty happy with the results so far. Motor's performed well, it's exceeded my expectation. The B18B, the high compression motor, it's done quite well. It's run 100 mile an hour at our fastest, and we've got 13.3 at our quickest. We're pretty happy with that at this point. I really do want to crack into the 12s, but we'll maybe save that for a future date. We've got a bit more time to spend on the car, make it a little bit lighter, possibly try and get a little bit more power, maybe quad throttle bodies, who knows. But until then, we'll put it back to street trim with the R33 GBR rims, 17 by 9s, and put all the seats and everything back in. So I had an old interior that I pulled out of another car, red carpet, red seats, steering wheel and everything. So we've got it back to pretty much street trim, although it is still primarily a race car without a cage. So it's a bit of an in-between thing at the moment, but maybe on the next take we'll get a bit more power, get a bit more speed out of it, and see if we can just dip into those 12s, which would be pretty impressive for a naturally aspirated car, front-wheel drive of any configuration. So we've got it loaded back up on the truck. We're going to take it back out to storage, put it to pasture, and we can focus on some of the other projects that we've got going on in the workshop here at the moment, like the RX-7 FD. Just getting some repairs done on that, get that running soon. Dave also is working hard on the pulsar up in the hoist there. Get that repaired for Ryan Fitness and then get it track ready as well. Also got the 300ZX there and the 180SX that also will come together, so there's like plenty of content coming for you guys. So stick around, subscribe if you want to catch the next video, and we look forward to seeing you soon.